Okay, hello and welcome, probably far too late in the evening, to the start of my playthrough of Blue Prince. This is the hot new puzzle game everyone's talking about lately, and in order to not spoil myself on the experience, I have decided to play it sooner than later. Because I want to see other people play it too. People keep asking me if I can, and I can't because I haven't played yet, so I should play. But also, it looks like it would be my jam. I love puzzle games. I love a third-person walking simulator exploration type game. Escape rooms are okay. I've heard this has like an escape roomy type of vibe. I don't know a ton about it beyond it takes place in a giant house. There's some kind of inheritance involved, maybe? Again, it has an escape roomy type vibe. And I think I might have been accidentally spoiled on one mechanic that somebody randomly blurted out in a Twitch chat, but hopefully, since they said it kind of like as an offhand joke, hopefully it's not too important of one. If it comes up, I'll say what it is. I don't want to spoil it up front in case anybody is watching this. This could just be for me. I don't know how much of this, if any, will go in a video. Could just be for my record, but it would be fun to have a fully commentated record either way. So why don't we see what all the hype is about and click new game? I've been loving this ominous piano music that's been playing this whole time. Dogubom presents The Sound of Rain. They are certainly presenting it as a game with a lot of heft in terms of the atmosphere. Ooh, hello.
Hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore
Nudicles.
made by me.
Do love a good codicil.
Shall lapse.
Oh no, we won't become
In witness
thankless
whereof
landowners.
I
Whatever
have
shall we do?
hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Ooh, interesting specific time period to take place in. Oh, fancy overlay. Oh, this is a really pretty type of cel-shaded art. Oh, I love this. Okay, and we're in it. Look at that. Oh, yeah, I mean, everything looks hand-drawn, but the mountains especially kind of look like they have some fun cross-hatching happening there. So do the windows. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So it's just your standard WASD, right? Yeah. What am I looking at? If I click on something, does anything happen? Not yet, it seems. No. So nothing is said about interacting with things, so I assume it'll come up when it comes up then. Okay, sounds good. Resume. All these patterns and reflections. This place is nice. Can you imagine living here, though? If this is such a giant estate, how do you even get around, find anything? Does this place even feel like a home? Is it supposed to? Okay, right off the bat, there's probably something I'm supposed to be remembering about. Stuff on the walls, I bet. So we have a Queen of Diamonds and an Ace of Spades. And looks like a right hand and a left hand, respectively. That makes sense. We got a bust of a dude in a dashing bow tie. A nice ottoman, two nice ottomans. The titular blueprints, I assume. Oh, there we go. There's our interact commands. Some nice flowers. Oh, exhausting. Searching. I was just saying, this sounds like an exhausting place to be. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one set of footsteps, I guess. One stamina. When you no longer have any stamina left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. That's a good limit on just being able to find everything at once. And hopefully to keep my play session tonight to a reasonable length. Okay, I could just go through without looking at anything. That would be kind of... I'm almost kind of tempted to do so, but I probably should. I probably should look at the stuff. open only in the event of my death. They didn't confirm that he died, did they? They just read the will out. Interesting. But I assume we're here because he died. How long before his death did he make this new recording of his will then? If the will was recorded in March 1993, when is this taking place? I don't know. I don't know if it's... I haven't looked on the Steam page, so we'll see. You know what? In case this is like... Ah, shit. Well, I was gonna say in case it's a test, maybe we shouldn't, but I guess we can't back out of that. Could we? No, we can. Well, we did already kind of open it, so let's just go for it. It's the point of the game. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Now, what counts as items? Probably not like the clothes on my back, I'm assuming. But I feel like I saw a backpack on my back coming in here. What was in that? Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. Okay, fair. You may not stay overnight. That's fair too. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." Oh, I like that. I do love going where I wilt. And I think I have heard this about the game as well, that the rooms don't always stay the same, and it's kind of roguelike-y in that way, maybe. Okay. And then we have these. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it by pressing tab. I assume they want me to press tab. Okay. Antechamber. Is that supposed to be the room 46 that we're looking for? Or is it just a reference point? I know that we are here. Okay. And we haven't gone anywhere else. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 5 grid. Yep, that's what I thought. That makes sense. Okay. So we have 3 different choices for doors. Huh. We could go for the one right in front of us. That seems obvious. But it also seems obvious to buck the obvious and go for something else. They all have different handles. Like, I think these are slightly different, right? Yeah. So this looks kind of like almost like a stovepipe or like a little boxing glove on the end of a Q-tip. This one looks like a monkey's tail, kind of, with a wider lock. Are they the same lock, at least? This one also seems like a bit more wooden, maybe, at least on the panel there. They are slightly different locks. This is oval shaped. This is more of like a rectangular bottom leading up to a rounded top. And this one has no lock whatsoever, but it does have the monkey-tailed handle. Oh god, should I be noting this down? Do the doors handles indicate which room might be behind each door? I don't, maybe not, because this dude who croaked it has said that even he couldn't figure it out after however long he's lived here. So maybe that would be too easy. We're starting at 9:06 in the morning. Oh, is the time actually passing? Oh, it kind of is. Maybe I should hurry. Well, in that case, I kind of like the look of this handle. I'm just gonna decide based on that. I like this handle. I'm going this way. Select a room to draft. Oh, so I get to pick. Okay. I think to give some space between the main entryway and somewhere else, it only makes sense to draft a hallway. Okay, let's do it. Got a nice amber glow to it. So we've got a kind of rosary type thing happening here with a half puzzle piece. It's not a cross, interestingly. Okay. We've got something here. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Oh. Dang, I feel like I should be taking actual notes. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take some pictures with my phone camera here. Okay. I'll take pictures for now and maybe transfer them to actual notes later. West wing. West locked. Okay. And did we go? Yeah. Never eat soggy wieners. We went wieners. Okay. And what is this? We have crowbar in the left hand. We have some nice red poinsettias. I guess if we were in the middle, we'd be moving out towards the corner if we go this way. Why don't we do that? Let's just fill out the bottom row and see what we can find. Oh, so this costs quite a bit more, too, to draft a bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Closet gains you 2 items. Well, we've only lost 1 so far, so we're not doing too bad. And I would like to have kind of a starting point to see what some of the items do before I decide what to do with bedrooms, maybe. So let's make this a closet. Okay. We've got something. Ooh, we've got a little purse here. Is that the only thing in here? Got some coats of varying types and an umbrella. We've got this also. Okay. This coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. Okay. Okay, yeah, so this is very roguelike-y then, if we're gathering basically artifacts that have specific effects along the way. A hat with like a flat spoon on top? That's probably something I just don't recognize, and I sound like a fool to people who do recognize it. That little jade piece, I guess we don't get back? Okay. And I used up 2 steps to get that. Let's go this way next. We can do another corridor. This corridor is always left unlocked. We can do a lavatory or a spare room. I'm gonna say if this is in any way a logical living space, maybe we make this the spare room so that guests don't have to walk too far from the entrance to get to their room. Well, I guess, no, a spare room isn't a bedroom, though. It's just a room to store things. Well, I guess if there's a closet over there, then maybe it makes sense to have a spare room this way for more storage or more miscellaneous stuff. A bathroom doesn't make a ton of sense here, I don't think. So let's, Although we also want a way to go up from here. Probably. Let's just do corridor again. I like corridors. They're very liminal. I love being in them. It seems like there's not a ton of tangible use to be found in the corridors. They're just ways to things. Although there are these interesting pictures in all of them, which I feel like I should be remembering more of these. Maybe I should go back. Oh, did I lose two because I backtracked into another room? That's right. That's probably it. I just went back because I wanted a picture of these paintings. Well, that's just me wasting footsteps. That's a rookie mistake. That's okay. I'm allowed a rookie mistake. I'm a rookie. And then we have these paintings. We have 4 stars and a diamond and spiral stairs. Okay, so let's make this. This one seems to be able to go to other directions. I did just waste some steps, so maybe this should be a bedroom then. I don't know. I feel like the bedroom should be further in though, just in my mind's eye of what a house is like. Is that weird to say? I don't know. I feel like a living room or a den is more towards the front of a house. So just by that pure logic, let's make this a den. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice den. That's a nice den. It is currently 10... No. Yeah, 10:05. So we've been here for about an hour in game. There's a tie here. So the clocks are all synchronized too. That's stressful. That's stressful. I'm on a timer. I don't just have to worry about steps, I think. Also, there's something here. Right, they did say I'd find a treasure in here. 2 swans. Some empty cabinets. A nice roaring fire. A chess piece. Okay. We do have a 2 ways out. Okay. Ooh, more of that nice handle that I like. Sure, let's go this way then. If I want to get more to that space that I kind of locked off a bit, like made more difficult to get to, then I should build the parlor or the nook, it looks like. We get +1 key or +1 puzzle. Ah, well, I don't know that I haven't come across many locked doors yet, despite what they've said. Parlor off the den? Sure, that sounds fun. Okay. Oh, hello, sir. Thank you for letting me explore your weird house. Your weird Winchester house. Ooh. Hello. The wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. A rather curious wind-up key, as it turns out. Okay. Well, if there's okay, so there's boxes in here. Presumably this is the instructions. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we've both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Okay. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false. Oh no, one always lies, one always tells the truth. No! I forget how to solve that one. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. And we have a few things in the cabinet back here. Does that help me? The black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All three boxes are empty. Am I only allowed to pick one? So if one always tells the truth and one always lies, that means one is impartial and could be lying or telling the truth. This and the blue box are empty. All three boxes are empty. Assuming one of these is true, that probably means the blue box is the most likely to be actually empty, since both of these statements cover that one. And so does the white one. So if this one is a lie, then that means, let's ignore that one for now. This box and the blue box are empty. If this one is not true, then that either means that those are not empty, or only one of them is empty. I'm probably overthinking this already. This could also mean this box and the blue box are empty, but it's not true because also the black box is empty and this is true too. Oh no. I still think this means the black box is the most likely choice. Because if this is true, then they're all empty and it doesn't matter. If this one is true, then the black box is the correct answer. If that one is true, then the black box is the correct answer. The only way that the black box is not the correct answer is if this one is true. And if it's true, then all of them are bust anyway, and it doesn't matter. That's my logic. Okay, I got it. I think, if gems were the point. I don't know if I'm supposed to get anything other than the treasures. But fun. Am I allowed to open the other boxes? Nope, they lock themselves behind. Yeah, okay. Anyway, where am I again? Oh, I did lock myself out of that below room. Oh well, that's fine. Let's continue then. If we're going up, now what do coins do for me? I don't know yet. A lavatory will just end my hallway, because I don't have another way out of this room other than the way I came. I think to avoid losing a coin, that I need to build a nook, right? Okay. We have an old-timey jukebox, or radio box, or whatever this is. We have another Queen of Diamonds. Curious that is either a duplicate or has moved. Old-timey car. Oop, hello? A journal noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. That's what I figured. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your hey. Why is that one word lowercase? Beside you. I can't really see that many details of the image, so it's probably not super important, maybe. Either way, I'm guessing the hint here is to take a photo of this, because it itself is probably noteworthy. As noted by the giant word noteworthy on the note. Okay. Beside me, huh? Is there something beside me I should be looking for? Can I crouch? Is that a thing I can do? What is stroll? What does that mean? Like, what does that do for me? Is that a run? I think it might be a run. Or is not really a run, but like a move faster. Anyway, we have a key. I really wish I knew if I should be paying attention to stuff on the walls. It would be nice to have that confirmed. This door is locked. Okay. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, I guess, yeah. Would be... Would it be a shame to use it now? I might as well. I don't have much reason not to. Okay. Now where are we? Oh, so we can... Okay, so we can preview this, then. Good. Can I rotate these? Also, what happens if I add a pantry to the den, but there's no way into the den from where the den is? I kind of want to test that just to see what happens. I still have a good amount of steps left. I feel like I should add a storeroom here just because it would make the most sense layout-wise. But I do want to see what happens if I put something like a pantry here. Because I'm going to have to backtrack no matter what I put here, it looks like. So let's put a pantry here and see what happens. Okay. So we have a grindy thing. Bottles. Cough. 4 coins. Good. Bridget. Oh, bridge. Beside the bridge. That's the same font as on the other note. Beside the bridge, is there something? Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Is that for me? If so, that's nice that they're thinking about me, I guess. I can weigh them on this nice fruit scale. Oh, and there's the banana there. Oh, I see. We got a nice bricked up door wall there. Great. Got a banana. Oh, I got 3 steps from the banana. Hey. Gotta get my potassium in. It'll help me get more steps in the day. Good. Every time I see something on the wall now, I feel like I should take a picture of it, but also I don't want to take a bajillion pictures. I don't think the game expects me to do that. I think it expects me to be writing this on paper, and it would be more reasonable to assume that I'm not going to be drawing sketches of everything on the wall if I'm doing physical paper notes. Anyway, I think I have to go back through here. Yeah, okay. So, I should head back into the den then, it seems. And go the other way. It is 12:05. Well, good thing I just had that banana. That was a nice little lunch. Oh, why is the fire shadow moving? That's kind of spooky. Is it just because the fire itself is moving? It looked like it was turning to follow the light of the sun or something, though. Is this weird fixture lamp? 3-tier lamp. That's a unique enough design. I feel like I should take a picture of that. Well, let's see what lies beyond here. Okay. We have... Okay. We have some options. We could cut off our way in here. Or there. We could make a way back to the entrance hall without having to backtrack if we use this. And we've got plenty of coins. So that could be... Wait, we might need the coins for something else, though. If he said that the 4 coins are supposed to be used for something specific. So I think it's okay to use 1 still, but we should probably not go any lower than 4, just in case, if we can help it. Okay. We've paid our tithe to the church, I suppose. Got an angel up there. Oh, they have different implements. That one has a scepter. That one has a broom or a giant paintbrush. I think it's supposed to be a broom. Yeah, because it's a maid. Okay. That's the king, it looks like. The king is the 7th. The maid is... Oh, this is definitely going to be part of a puzzle or something. If they're connecting pictures to numbers, that's definitely something. I know how puzzle work. We have this one over here, which is like a farmhand, I guess, with a garden hoe. That's 1. We've also got this statue guy with a book and a incense burner, I think. I think that's what that is. Okay. We've also got the chef with the cooking paddle. That's 2. We have the farmer / gardener with the pitchfork. That's 3. We have the horseback rider with the crop, I think you'd call it. The horseback rider with the crop is 6. And the chimney sweep, I guess? The chimney sweep gunslinger? It looks like there's some kind of holster for a gun at their waist, but they have like a chimney brush. Either way, they are 4. They kind of look a little bit like Olive Reverse 1999. There's that upside down T again, that incomplete cross symbol. They're so loath to show a real cross. That's interesting. Okay, and we've got some candles laid out here. Is this part of a puzzle later at some point? Or are the stained glasses the solution to a different puzzle somewhere else? For now, I think it's safe to assume the latter, because nothing else seems to be interactable in here. Oh, and what's the thing up top? That looks kind of like the logo on the loading screen. Is that the emblem of this house? And I missed it? And then there's this interesting light, like depiction of light rays, it seems. What is the stained glass behind here? Oh, it's definitely obscuring something. There's definitely something I'm supposed to see here at some point, but it's blocked off for now. Now, how would we get that if we can't interact with anything in here? There's a bajillion candles, but nothing... Like, it's way more than 10, or whatever number we're supposed to be watching out for. 7? It's more than 7, I can tell you that. So I don't think that corresponds necessarily, at least not in a way I can see right now. There's 8 pews, so that doesn't fully correspond either. Unless there are 8, and there's the one back here that we can't see. The god above the king, perhaps. Okay. I think for now we have to leave this as is and just ponder this for now. I think, let's see. Let's head back towards the entrance hall and try and make our way around again, maybe. Through another door there. Okay. Nope, wait. Which way do I need to go? I am currently facing the way I need to go. Good. I'm glad they indicate that. Okay, and if we want this to lead down to where I want to go, we kind of need to build a spare room. No, we could do a drawing room too. So let's see. I may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Interesting. And we have gems. I want to try this for sure. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there's so many pictures. Oh no. Oh geez. They're all of people walking or leaning or something. Movement. Lots of movement. That's what I'm getting from the array here. I know that door was blocked off. Okay, so we can draft in this room. Does it require this canvas? Is that what we're doing? No. How do we do that then? Oh, did it already take my gems? I thought I had 4 before. Didn't I? I surely have a picture that shows what my count was at. Yes, I was at 4. So it's already taken a gem from me. What did I gain from that then? Am I able to do something from here? While drafting in this room. Is drafting a thing I haven't encountered yet then? Do I not know how to do it yet? Well, I'm glad I put it near the entrance if so. No, we're not calling it a day yet. Oh, here, instructions. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Oh. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Oh, I kind of wasted it then, because there's no other new place to draft here. Aw, dang it. Well, that's good to know for the future then. Beside the bridge. Hey, that's beside a bridge. Is there nothing I can click there? Can I, excuse me. Can I pick you up or see behind you? No. Okay, I'm overthinking it. Anyway, we're back here. Beside the bridge, huh? Does the day end if I head out the door? Where would I find a bridge? I wouldn't know from here. Where is a bridge around here? Ooh, immersive sound. And I don't seem to be using any additional steps the more I walk around here. That's good. Okay. Beside the bridge. No, that's a fence. It looked like a bridge for a second. I'm looking for anything that looks vaguely like a bridge. Okay, I have lost another step. So I've gone far enough for that. There's a camp here. Interesting. Okay. Whose camp is this? This can't be mine, right? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. However, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for the night. Okay. Good to know. It is my camp. Oh, I have a fun little bird sailor swimmer plush in there. That's fun. But I'm not looking for a camp. I'm looking for a bridge. Where bridge at? Not that way, it looks like. There's another fence. Another distressingly bridge-adjacent thing. Ooh. 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 Oh, I need a combination for this, don't I? Oh god. Wouldn't it be wild if the 46th room was like my tent all along or something? I mean, I don't think it is, because I brought this tent. Maybe it's something more abstract than that. The 46th room is a state of mind or something. Or this giant bunker. That sure seems like a 46th room on or near the estate. There's a gate here. What can I see through here? Anything bridgy? Any bridges? Any bridges in chat? Any bridgers in chat? Bridges? Bridges? Can I go up this rock? No. I'm always trying to climb up rocks in games like this. Okay, so I don't seem to be able to access a bridge yet. I don't think, anyway. If there is one around here, it is not currently in my purview, I think. Unless it's down this way. Could be. I didn't already go down this way, did I? Ooh. Ooh! Oh, there's fun stuff around here! Why didn't you tell me there was a bunch of fun stuff out here? This is way more interesting than your boring, dreary old house. Let me just camp in your backyard. I don't need the inside of the house. Oh, wait, that's a bridge! That's a bridge! What's under the bridge? First, let's explore what's under the bridge. Arakawa, perhaps? Arakawa under the bridgy bridge? Am I supposed to bring firelight down here? Fuel for the torches, maybe? Or something to pry open these crates? There was a crowbar in one of those pictures before. Suspicious shadows. Okay. That's a bridge. Where is that? Well, I didn't even process that that might be a bridge. Keep my eye on where that is. So it's that there. Is there something interesting beside this bridge? Interesting stuff. Where are you? Beside the bridge, huh? Maybe I don't have the means to determine how this works yet. Oh, no, this is here, yeah. I guess this is less of a bridge and more of an overpass. Like, a bridge should have nothing on the other side of here. So maybe this isn't it. Rapidly losing steps, but I don't care. This place is cool. Let me stay outside for a while. There's a bridge there! Unless that's a really weird shaped fence, but it looks more like a bridge to me. Okay, so my goal is I want to get to that bridge, and to get to that bridge, I need to get through this gate. Gate is closed. I need a way to get through gate. Need to get through gate. So that's our goal. To get through gate. At least for right now, that's the goal, to get through gate. We only have so many steps. Do we have a place that restores our steps yet? I haven't made any bedrooms, so maybe now's a good time to make one. Although that really limits my map, depending on what directions we get. So let's see what we can get from here. Okay, no bedrooms. Okay, this lets me continue the layout at least, so let's build an office. Opportunity to earn and spread. And spread? Not spend? Okay. Point. Hello? Hello? Yes? Hello? There's something here. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Again, this font. I should probably also not be ignoring the bolded ones. Broken again. So it's been broken before. West beside the bridge. That's what I've gotten so far with these lowercase fonts. Oh, what happened to the rest of my gems? Upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Huh. What does that entail? And what is this? Hello? Bridget. There's Bridget again. Please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Reddington is the name of the town nearby, maybe? Or is it another clue of some sort? Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Of the red kind, perhaps? Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writings, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Reddington herrings. Is this entire house hunt a giant red herring? Am I supposed to be looking outside? It seems like there's more of interest outside, and the house itself does have a very set grid layout. Where would you even fit a 46th room? It would have to be either up or down, but it could also be just on the ground somewhere, like in a bunker or a spooky underpass, or past a bridge. Maybe there's a tunnel that leads under the house somewhere from the outside. Could also be that the clues I've been finding in the small font are a red herring of some sort, but I can't think about that about everything that I find. Otherwise, I'm just going to question everything and never going to get anywhere. I think since those clues weren't in red, I think I'm okay to count those as significant anyway. March of the Count is not in red. So either that means that's not the red herring, or it definitely is. Great. March. Count. March is the third month. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Fall of the Lord? Maybe. I don't know. Am I overthinking that? That's the question of this whole game, isn't it? Am I overthinking that? Let's see if there's anything else here that immediately screams the month of March or counting or anything like that. 1. Oh. Oh. Okay. March of the Count. Fall of the Baron. That's the Baron, right? Oh, I can't remember what Herbert's title was. Well, clearly the hand thinks this is important. Okay. March of the Count. There wasn't really a count in those stained glasses, was there? There was a king figure, could be a count, but it looked a lot more regal than a count. For now, let's try 3 for March. No. Of course not. 0, 3, enter. No. Follow the Lord. Are there any calendars or anything like that in here? Safety pin. Okay. There's dice, multi-sided dice. Games are afoot in here. It's origami crane. All these busts. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so is the count this guy? The little mini busts also kind of look like these guys. This one looks like him. Nothing else I can click here. There's 2. 2 of him. No, 3. 3 again. Insert disc. Hello? Oh. Who is this? Who are these fine folks, I wonder? Is one of them Herbert? Is one of them Bridget? Probably not. Bridget sounds like part of the waitstaff, potentially. Either that or... No, because it's somebody asking before my arrival, so I don't think it's someone from in the past. What is that up there? I can kind of see. No, that's just a pattern on the book. It's not a number. What was that? Insert disc. Where? Is this a terminal? It said insert into the terminal. How is this a terminal? Oh, it's here. Oh, you insert here. I see. Okay. Floor plan upgrade program. Scanning disk. Okay. Spare room. Spare room data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. What kind? Select a floor plan below to upgrade to this room. Spare bedroom, spare green room, spare hall. Oh, interesting. Also, I think this is what was spoiled for me in the Twitch chat, by the way, that bedrooms are always purple. So that does seem to be fairly incidental to the game so far, the colors of the rooms, other than differentiating which rooms are which. So hopefully that means it wasn't a huge spoiler, yeah. Standard green room. I don't really know what a green room does for me yet. And the only thing that a hall seems to do is provide a way through. I wish I knew what they each did. I kind of know what a bedroom does. I guess having a bedroom that can heal me, if that's what a bedroom does, that also has a straight path through rather than that weird L path, that might be useful. So let's pick spare bedroom. Yes. Maybe I should have saved it for later when I knew more, but we're here now. I don't know when I'll find a terminal again. What else can we do with this? Welcome to the Mount Holly home office. Press enter. Run payroll. Spread gold in estate. Huh. Let's do them in order. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Oh, okay. Payroll successfully issued. Return to main menu. Good, I hope they get a nice bonus. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentive programs. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Spread gold now. Interesting. Function successful. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives program and spread throughout the estate. I wonder how many. Okay. Log into network. Terminal pass. Okay, so I need that then. March. Nope. March of the count. Nope. Can't type that whole thing. Count. Nope. Okay. Let me look at the picture of the thing to see what else I can glean from that. Oh, look at these other notes I have too. The 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges thing. Fall of the Lord? No, that's too long still. Are there any? What is the shortest one on that page? I think it was Fall of the Lord. Bridget? Maybe? Because her picture... I don't know. It's worth trying. No? Okay. Maybe 0303 for 3 counts 3 month? No, I figured not. Okay, I don't think I know enough yet, or not put together enough yet. Oh, we have the quill here. Am I supposed to see something on the quill? Spaka. Oh, there's a photograph here too. Can't see it very well, but it's there. Oh, and there's more coins here. So this was one of the rooms where coins were distributed. I don't know if I know enough about that yet. I probably shouldn't have gone back, but I kind of want to find more coins. I still have a decent amount of steps left, right? That's how I'm going to justify it. Oh, right, I pay a tithe when I go in here. Where would I find coins in here if there are some? Probably in an obvious spot. Ah! More coins! Mine! I don't want to go too far, I think. I got a nice amount of coins in there. Let's not get too greedy. Just head back this way. Right, okay. Can I go through this door? Yes. Okay. Oh, and we can use our spare bedroom. I think I want to get some steps back. So let's use that. No, that doesn't... Oh, I think... Do I have to use the bed? No. So what does this do for me? The bat. Moving boxes. Is it just a fancier pathway through? How is this different? I haven't seen the base spare room, so maybe that would make more sense. But I guess this doesn't do what a regular bedroom does. I guess it didn't say that it did, to be fair. Oh well. I'll take a simple path through as well. Didn't need to be much more than that. Nursery. That counts as a bedroom then, I guess. But if I draft that here, then I don't have a way forward anywhere else. So I think I need to draft the security room. cutscene now. Hello. See, I do have a backpack. What did I bring? I'm not supposed to bring items here. Or is it my hat? That's still an item. Simon. Breaking all the rules. Ominous. So many different kinds of rooms. What wonders I'll see eventually. There I am. Updating in not quite real time and definitely not high frame rate. Oh. Okay. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. But we know that things like these themselves can lie. For now, we'll take it as truth. And if we find something that negates it, we know that it was a lie, and we can believe the opposite, hopefully. Oh, another terminal. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay, good. That's useful. So there's 7 coins yet to find. I think I'm okay with 15 for now. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Good to know. Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Offline mode locked. Set security level, change offline mode. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed on your estate. Example, you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Low? Confirm setting. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if the power is lost. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Hopefully they're not. I mean, I don't think I count as staff, do I? Do I not? Does the safety of me not count? Let's just see what unlocked does, maybe. Does anything change when we back out of here? Return to security menu. So this is another password terminal that I don't think we have the means of getting to yet. Exit. Okay. We have some tapes. Can barely read what they say. There's too much bloom. B cam, I think, is A cam, B cam. I think that's what they say. A cam, tape, something. Wish I could zoom in. Can I? I don't think so. Oh! Red and blue memos. This is what they mean. Fun little coffee machine. Microwave. Ew. Someone left their coffee out so long it became scribbles. Staff notice. Oh! Hello, scratched out password. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic terminals at the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to House Manager Mrs. Babbage. Interesting name, considering the connection it has to Computing. Terminal password. Huh. So if I photograph this, I'll take one wide shot of the whole screen just because it has a lock on it. And then I'll take one closer image. See if I can glean anything from that. Elsewhere, maybe. We got clocks, locks. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So this is a lie, right? As far as we can assume for right now. Which means access levers may still be required. Or the lie is that it's been unlocked. But no, it's that the lever is broken. Maybe that's the nature of the lie. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Higher ranks, huh? Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. So more likely west and north. So the most likely doors to be locked are in the northwest. So maybe that's where the juicier stuff is. Do the color of these push pins matter? I don't know. I don't know, man. There's too much stuff to keep track of. Another chess piece up here. C-cam. Such scribbly coffee in here. I wonder if it's a local blend. Okay. And we can still go through here, right? Spread gems in each green room. Interesting. And we don't have any green rooms, though, so that doesn't do much for us. The only thing it does for us is give us another path forward. I would say the guest bedroom is good for us then, because I need more steps. But also that locks our path off again. Doesn't get us closer to the antechamber. Neither does that. So I guess still this is the best one, just for not cutting off our path. Oh, I don't have any gems though. That's right. So I think this is the only thing I can do. There we go. There we go. Very nice bedroom. Some peas or cocoa beans or something like that. Kind of vaguely nautically themed room. Very nice. Nice clean linens. Another... No, it's not a die. It's a spinning top, I think. Oh, that's a... Oh, right. Gems are treasures. That's right. Oh, so we could have built the patio. That's okay. Sinclair, just wanted to write a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though. I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. I think that's KL anyway. KL. That seems like something we should know. Someone whose last name is L, first name is K, or has some vague connection to both letters in another way. Lord Evanson. I don't know if that's going to be important or not. Okay. Okay, and I guess we don't really get any other rooms on this layout then. It is getting kind of late at night for me. I can feel my energy flagging a little bit. So maybe that's for the best. This one's got a blue section to it. Is that important? I like that you can hear it more when you get closer to it. That immersive sound at work again. Is there anything else we figured out in any of the other rooms that we can apply to the previous rooms yet? None of these statues changed, did they? No, there's still 3 of them. Wish I could figure out more of what's in there. Is this the sort of game where you should be able to figure out the puzzle from just what's in the one room? I don't think so. I think I need to keep exploring so that I get clues I can take back to other rooms. That seems like the sort of game this is. Because they want you to explore, right? How else would you incentivize that, if not making people go to other rooms to find the information they need? I guess hopefully I get to take coins with me then, because that's the only other thing I can really do now is look for the remaining coins. And there were 7 of them, right? Oh! This is a red memo. So if it's a lie, then that means there's nothing special about the West Wing, or the East Wing is more likely to be like. I thought I hadn't encountered that many locked doors in this direction. Wait, so what said which kind of note said that north is more likely to be locked? Let me double check my pictures. Did I not take a picture of that? No coins in here, I think. I did just see that recently. If I go back this way and go into the bedroom, do I get 10 steps back again? No. It's a one-time deal. So what showed me the doors to the north? I think it was the terminal. 3 coins left. No, maybe it wasn't. Why is my memory so bad sometimes? Oh, it was one of the red and blue notes, wasn't it? Okay, take picture of these. Wait, there's a key symbol on... No, it was just my menu, god damn it. Although there is a lock on here. What is the... The lock is pinned with a red pin. Could be nothing. But let's note it down anyway. I think I think at this point all I can really do is find the last 3 coins. So let's see if I can find them. Any coins? Last room. No more coins. Where were those coins then? Oh well, anyway. Just to see what happens if I run out of steps. Am I just automatically kicked out? Let me see. Yeah. Used all your steps, must call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different. Yep, that makes sense. That seems to be the premise of the game. Okay. Total rooms. Rank reached 4. Oh, how do I track my rank here then? 63 steps taken. Items found 2. Mount Holly Quaint Cottage. Huh. Does that change based on what kind of rooms I put in? Like, is that the overall vibe of what I made? Or is it reflective of how much I put in? Like, because I didn't put too much in, it's a smaller overall place. I guess I'll be able to tell more after I see more. That makes the most sense. I think I shall save and quit because I am tired, but that was a good first session, I feel like. There's a lot to consider, lots to chew on. But I definitely think I'm gonna need to see a lot more to figure out what's going on here. I can see how people would be excited about this and would want to sink their teeth into it more, though. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you next recording then sometime, whenever that is. Good night.